I got a number for you. Baby boomers could end up $227,000 richer if they stop bankrolling their adult children. Charlie Kirk with us now from Turning Point USA. What's going on with this? I mean, my generation, I'm a baby boomer, and yes, my generation has helped out our children, whereas we didn't get help from our parents. Is there a cultural switch here?
Without a doubt. And one of the biggest issues, if you really get to the root of the problem, is our educational system. You do have educated millennials that are 28, 30, 35 years old. The issue is that they're not studying degrees that have any sort of relevancy in the 21st century job market. You know, studying Eastern medieval history is great preparation to be a barista at Starbucks. It might not be helpful to try to get a well-earning job. To put it simply, we have a generation of young people that are going far into debt to study things that do not matter, to try to find jobs that do not exist.
Yeah, but they are
this
coming out.
This is the real core of the issue.
I don't think we can ignore that debt. There's over $1 trillion worth of student debt outstanding, and there's a lot of millennials saddled with big-time debt, and they look to their parents to help them out. A previous generation, you didn't need parental help because you didn't have that kind of debt. It really, and it's more than that. It's more than just you have to help your kids. It's a cultural switch. My generation wants to keep them in the middle class, wants to help them. Different culture.
Totally different culture. It used to be this kind of rugged individualism. You're going to figure it out on your own. And now it's almost as if you're subsidizing the younger generation for another 10, 15 years post-graduation. And again, it gets to the core point. Are we preparing the next generation to actually study things that matter so they can find jobs that exist? Or are we going to actually also then allow young people to fail and that they have to make credit card bills and they have to figure out their life? Or is that subsidy going to continue? I would argue that it's actually better for young people to have to live on their own and to have to learn how to budget and to live a little bit less at a younger age. It's actually better for a long term. I've seen it happen many, many times with young people in our generation.
Just wait till you've got young people in your family just emerging from college. But that's a long way off, Charlie. I know that. Okay, right. A Harvard poll, only 25% of millennials approve of the job that President Trump is doing. Got an explanation for that, Charles?
Well, first, I'll take a little bit of notice with this poll. Harvard poll, they were famously wrong with every single poll that came out before the election. Just about a year ago, they said, Donald Trump can't win Ohio, he can't win Pennsylvania, he can't win Wisconsin. A couple things. Number one, I know a lot of young people that would refuse to even answer these polls honestly because they don't trust these polls and they're closet Trump supporters. Secondly, I would say a lot of young people do support this president, that it's just not being reflected in the poll. If you look at people who are more likely to actually answer vocally in these polls, those that are against the president, those people that are in support, they'll just say, no, thanks, I won't support, I won't even answer this poll in general. This president has been phenomenal for young people. You look at the increase in the stock market, unemployment is going down, increased economic activity. But I will say this, the Republican Party needs to do a much better job messaging to the next generation, and also this president as well has done so well with the next generation versus the Obama kind of economic model, which was a total disaster for our generation.
Charlie Kirk, Turning Point guy. Thanks for joining us this morning, Charlie. We'll see you again soon. Thanks.